Lions offseason is the only thing that makes me feel better about being a Browns fan. That's from Jason.
You should feel great about those new uniforms.
You should feel awful about those new uniforms.
Those new uniforms are sweet.
100% agree with Mike. Classic display of Lions ineptitude. Horrific offseason, only getting worse. Mike is vastly overrating George Johnson. He barely played for years in the NFL. Now we're supposed to believe he's a huge loss?
No. Again, it's not huge. It's about, here's a guy that in my scheme was always around the ball, produced pressure, got 7 sacks, and for $800,000 more than what I tendered him, I could have kept him and had an asset.
I'd love to hear what Terrell Austin thinks of him. That'd be my curiousness.
Yeah, good. Get the truth serum.
Well, no, I'm just saying, like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'd be, like, curious to know what he actually thinks of him.
What the Lions are going to sell you now
No,
for next
I'm not
year.
talking about the Lions. I'm talking about Terrell Austin.
Okay.
Okay.
The Lions are going to sell you now on Devin Taylor and Larry Webster. We don't need George Johnson.
Well, of course they are, because that's the players they have. They're also going to sell you on Terrell Austin. And the fact that Terrell Austin helped a guy like George Johnson or C.J. Mosley put together a productive year, and maybe he can do the same with Taylor and Webster. Maybe. I mean, that's what they're going to sell you on.
Good luck.
Mike, the abysmal and incompetent lack of preparation by this organization has reached a new low. How can they tell us on one hand that they can manage the salary cap and the other hand tell us that they let a complete D-line go? Mind-boggling. That's from Kevin and Fenton.
That D-line was completely gutted.
Yeah.
And most of it by their own doing.
Well, on Twitter, Dave Burkett, the man mentioned earlier, the beat writer for the Detroit Free Press for the Lions, he tweeted out basically this. The Lions offseason added Haloti Ngata, Tyron Walker, Josh Wilson. Lost Ndamukong Suh, Nick Fairley, George Johnson, 4th-round pick.
Yeah,
You're putting that in a ledger side by side. That's not a good thing.
That's a brutal offseason.